In 1948, a small automotive company attempted something that should have been impossible. It challenged General Motors. It challenged Ford. It challenged Chrysler. And for a brief moment, it looked like it might actually succeed. The company was Tucker. The man was Preston Tucker. And the car was the Tucker Torpedo. Today, only 51 examples survive. Yet more than 75 years later, enthusiasts still ask the same question. What if Tucker had survived? What if Preston Tucker had been given the opportunity to continue developing his ideas? What would a Tucker look like today? This is our answer. The 2028 Tucker Torpedo. To understand the future, we first need to understand why the original was so remarkable. The year is 1948. America is booming after World War II. The automotive industry is producing millions of vehicles. Most cars are large, heavy, body-on-frame machines with styling heavily influenced by the 1930s and early 1940s. Safety is barely considered. Crash testing is almost non-existent. Seat belts are virtually unheard of. Automobile manufacturers focus primarily on styling and comfort. Then Preston Tucker arrives and asks a simple question. What if a car could be safer? What if it could be smarter? What if it could be built around protecting people rather than simply transporting them? The resulting Tucker Torpedo introduced ideas that sounded almost futuristic. A padded dashboard. A pop-out windscreen designed to reduce injuries during accidents. A reinforced safety cell. Independent suspension. Disc brake concepts. And perhaps most famously, a central steering-linked headlight known as the Cyclops eye. As the driver turned the wheel, the central headlight turned with it, illuminating corners before the rest of the vehicle entered them. Today that sounds perfectly normal. In 1948 it sounded like science fiction. Many of these ideas would not become commonplace until decades later. But the innovation didn't stop there. The engine itself was unusual. Rather than using a traditional front-mounted V8, Tucker chose a rear-mounted flat-6 engine derived from a helicopter power plant. Displacing approximately 5.5 liters and producing around 166 horsepower, the engine sat behind the rear axle. Today those numbers may not sound particularly impressive. But in 1948 they were significant. More importantly, Tucker understood something many manufacturers ignored. Performance isn't just about horsepower. It's about weight. It's about aerodynamics. It's about efficiency. The Tucker weighed less than many competing luxury sedans while benefiting from exceptional aerodynamics. Its streamlined shape allowed it to move through the air far more efficiently than most contemporary automobiles. Most cars of the era looked like rolling boxes. The Tucker looked like an aircraft. Its flowing bodywork, low stance, and smooth surfaces reduced drag while improving stability at speed. As a result, the Tucker was capable of speeds approaching 120 miles per hour, or roughly 190 kilometers per hour. That made it one of the fastest production sedans in the world. Imagine seeing that in 1948. A futuristic family sedan with aircraft-inspired styling, advanced safety systems and performance capable of embarrassing many sports cars of the era. It must have felt like a visitor from the future. Unfortunately, the future arrived too early. Financial difficulties, political pressure, legal battles and production challenges eventually forced Tucker out of business. Only 51 vehicles were ever completed. The dream was over. Or was it? Let's imagine a different timeline. A world where Tucker survived. A world where Preston Tucker continued refining his vision for another 80 years. Welcome to the 2028 Tucker Torpedo. At first glance, the family resemblance is obvious. The flowing fuselage body remains. The dramatic front fenders remain. The central Cyclops headlight remains. The overall silhouette still looks more like a private aircraft than a traditional automobile. Yet every surface has been refined for the modern world. The body is sculpted using advanced aerodynamic modeling. Active airflow management improves efficiency. Hidden cooling systems reduce drag. The result is a design that remains unmistakably Tucker while embracing 21st century engineering. Power now comes from a twin turbocharged hybrid V8 producing 600 horsepower and more than 850 Nm of torque. An advanced all-wheel drive system distributes power intelligently to all four wheels. The result is extraordinary performance. 0 to 100 km/h takes approximately 3.7 seconds. Top speed exceeds 320 km/h. Yet unlike many modern performance vehicles, the Tucker remains focused on grand touring. Comfort. Refinement. Safety. Innovation. Exactly as Preston Tucker intended. Handling has evolved dramatically. Adaptive air suspension continuously adjusts to changing road conditions. Rear-wheel steering improves agility in urban environments while enhancing stability at highway speeds. Active anti-roll systems keep the vehicle composed during aggressive driving without compromising ride quality. The original Tucker was innovative. The modern Tucker is revolutionary. One particularly fascinating feature is the roof. In keeping with Tucker's tradition of challenging conventional thinking, the 2028 Torpedo introduces an optional SolarShield roof system. Rather than simply acting as a glass roof, the entire roof structure functions as a reinforced solar energy collection panel. Modern photovoltaic technology allows the vehicle to harvest energy whenever exposed to sunlight. While solar power alone cannot fully charge the battery, it can continuously replenish auxiliary systems, extend electric driving range and maintain battery health during long-term parking. Park the vehicle at an airport for a week and it returns with more charge than when it arrived. Exactly the sort of forward-thinking solution Preston Tucker might have loved. The famous Cyclops headlight also evolves. Now powered by adaptive matrix LED technology, infrared cameras, and predictive navigation systems, it can identify hazards, pedestrians and upcoming corners before the driver reaches them. The original idea remains. Only the technology has advanced. Modern manufacturing also reflects 80 years of progress. The original Tucker relied heavily upon stamped steel construction and labor-intensive assembly. The 2028 version uses carbon composites, aluminum and advanced high-strength steel. Digital simulations evaluate millions of crash scenarios before a physical prototype is even produced. Robotic manufacturing systems maintain tolerances impossible to achieve during the 1940s. Safety remains the heart of the Tucker philosophy. The 2028 Torpedo introduces Guardian Assist. An intelligent co-pilot that monitors fatigue, distraction and potential medical emergencies. If the driver becomes dangerously impaired or unresponsive, the vehicle can provide warnings, maintain lane position, reduce speed and safely bring itself to a controlled stop. Importantly, Guardian Assist can be switched off. The driver remains in command. Always. Because Tucker never believed technology should replace people. Only protect them. Today, customers demand connectivity, sustainability, luxury, and advanced safety systems. The 2028 Tucker delivers all of these while remaining true to the vision that started everything. This is not a retro car. This is not nostalgia. This is a continuation of a dream interrupted in 1948. A dream built on innovation. A dream built on courage. A dream built by a man who believed cars could be better. The 2028 Tucker Torpedo. The past inspired it. The future drives it. And perhaps, just perhaps, Preston Tucker would finally approve.